Good morning, everybody. I am trying a few new things this morning and decided that I wanted to go ahead and continue in this YouTube journey. I'm making some changes, but wanted to start out the year by closing out and doing a post-holiday home tour. In the house. So I decided to go ahead and pick up the camera and do a blog style post-holiday home tour. I've never really shared our home, and it is going to be real life. I have not really done anything to myself this morning. I am in my pajamas. I have my cup of coffee in this lovely mug that my sister got me for Christmas. And we're just gonna kind of walk through the house together and see what we can see. So let's get started. All right, so currently I'm just sitting at my desk, and I'm gonna do a quick just spin around of my room. So this is my desk, and this is one of my favorite things that'll be in an upcoming video. My laptop. This is also where I do my planning and my makeup. We've got a nice view outside, but I'm just going to be real with y'all. Right now, it's kind of crazy in here. So I have not made my bed. This is kind of like a holding area. This is a really large 40 by 60 family picture that you'll see here in a minute, but this is the one that we just replaced, so we've got to figure out where to put that. And then these are my donation bags. So when you walk out of the hallway, we have a very small house. It's about 1,300 square feet, but it's a beautiful home. So I'll go ahead and take you guys into the bathroom first. So yeah, this is me, what I'm wearing today. I love the sweatshirt, but it is very, very, very big. It's an extra large, but I think that it's really the size of a 2X. So I'll link the description, but it's super comfy from Walmart. And then these are my new Soma pajamas that my mom got me for Christmas, and my new Bearpaw Slippers that my husband got me for Christmas, which I love. So yeah, just keeping it real here and trying a little makeshift holder for the camera so I'm not all wobbly. So we only have one bathroom, and this is it. It's lovely. And I do decorate for Christmas in here. It's pretty simplistic. We love the beach, and so it's kind of got a not overwhelming beachy theme, but I just put out these little trees. I believe I got this at Walmart a couple of years ago. It's just a little flocked tree, and then I've got Bath and Body foaming hand soaps because, you know, we have to be washing our hands. And then I got these little trees this year at Walmart, and I think that they were like a pack of 3 for like $3. Some of my favorite pictures of the boys that are up in the hallway here that are black and white. So then we walk out into the living room, and this is our main living space. So you can see that we have an open concept house. So there's the kitchen, the bar, and then this is the main living space. Large family photo. This is 40 by 60. This is a really large wall. And so a 40 by 60 picture is taller than me, but it fits really great in the space. So this is something that I've added this year. This is actually my husband's grandmother's Singer sewing machine, and we took the top off of it and found this old printing press drawer at a local antique shop. So I painted it and distressed it, and then we had a glass top made for it, and we turned it into a table, and it currently houses some of my gnomes. So I've never really had a Christmas thing that I really liked, and then a few years ago the gnomes started becoming popular, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is totally my thing. Like, some people like snowmen, some people like Santa Clauses, and I love the gnomes. And this little guy is who started it all. This was gifted to me by my friend Tracy, and I love him because he looks like Gandalf also. I think I've only purchased one of them myself, or two of them. So I purchased the Jolly Guy last year, and then I purchased the black and white hat this year, but everything else was gifted to me. And then I've got some sparkly trees that I've had for years. This was a gift from my friend Monica, and she gave it to me because my grandma used to have one just like it. And then I added these trees from a local shop last year. So this is our mantle. So this is another one of those sparkly trees, and I just picked that up this year from Walmart, I think. And then I've had this flocked, I don't even know what to call it, just this flocked mantle decoration for a couple of years. My sister painted this for me, and then the It's a Wonderful Life I've had, I think I got that from Hobby Lobby a few years ago, and we've got a kiddo coming out. And then this little bear village here, it's like a little plate, and then it's got three little bears that are singing. My oldest son, who's 23, this was his first Christmas present that he ever got me in one of those, you know, you send money to school and they have little Santa's workshop that they can shop in. So this is very, very precious. I love it. And then we found this gnome garland that my youngest son just insisted that we have. So that is sitting there. And then on top of the curio cabinet, this is actually a tree topper from Walmart. And then these two gnomes were last year from just a little local shop. I try and shop local whenever we can. And then this is our fireplace that we got at Menards probably 4 years ago, and we absolutely love it. So this is kind of the whole effect here of what we're looking at if we're on the couch. So I also love these little things here. They're just little boot stockings, and my husband's mother, my mother-in-law, made these for each of us. And they just have stuffing in the toes and then a small coffee can to help them to stand up. So there's one for all 6 of us. And then I'm going to spin you around to the door. This is one of those paint party signs that I made for the family this year. Behind the couch we have a little walkway, and this is where we keep our dog beds. So this is Daisy, and that's Jigs. And then here's our tree. So I thought we had kind of some water damage last year down in our basement, and the tote that our tree was in actually got wet, and last year our tree smelled really mildewy. So I was going to get rid of it, and we moved it out into our large shed. And so I ended up purchasing this tree from Amazon for $89, and if it's still available, I'll link it in the description below. But you can see that it is fiber optic. So there's like little fiber optic strands that come out through each of the branches, and then it has these snowflakes that you can either have on or you can take them off. If I can do this with one hand. Well, it's on there pretty good. But anyway, these snowflakes are removable if you have 2 hands, which I don't right now, but they look really cute. So you can have it like this. See, one has fallen off here. So you can have it like this where it's just a light, or you can put the snowflakes on there, and we just like the snowflakes. And we didn't put really any ornaments on this year because while this is very nice, the branches do move really easily. Like I can just move them around. So they won't support a huge amount of weight. But look at the bottom. My cat has moved things, but I can just pick it up and like move this around. And they just kind of, they stay really well, but they don't support any weight. So we didn't put a lot of our ornaments on this year. But anyway, this is pretty funny. Like, why do we have a WWE belt right there? We started last year the tradition of doing a Christmas cook-off, and I'll show you the trophy here in a minute. But we created a handmade trophy, and my brother-in-law won for his chili last year, and then this year he walked into the house holding the trophy and with this belt over his shoulder, and it was just hilarious. So I actually won our cook-off this year, and so now I have the trophy and the belt, and I'll have to figure out something to add to all of that next year. This is one of my favorite things here. I actually have two of these. I have a blue one and I have a red one, but I saw this on Pinterest and showed it to my husband, and then he surprised me and made them. It is wonderful to have a husband that is handy that way. So it's a stocking hanger, and sometimes we do red and sometimes we do blue. We did have to replace the base, so I have to paint that edge right there. And then each of us have personalized stockings that I think I got from Personalization Mall when we our first Christmas together. And so I just love that all of these hang here, and it's very sturdy, and I don't have to worry about anything falling off the mantle or anything like that. So in our little walkway, this is the kitchen. So we have our cute little bar over here, and that's like an outside office area or a bar office area here. And then my husband and I redid this kitchen when we moved in together. And that was a labor of love. Maybe I'll do a video on that. My mother-in-law makes these towels, crocheted towels, so I just have a towel here and a towel over there. And then on the table right now we're working on a puzzle. We've recently discovered that we love puzzles, and this one was gifted to us by one of our friends, and it looks like it is going to be a doozy. So it is the earth, but it's round. It doesn't have the outside background. It's just the round earth. So my husband broke that open last night, and I'm sure that we will be obsessively working on that as the week goes on. So this is the table centerpiece, and I was gifted both of these little gnomes, and they are cookie jars. Ooh. Both of them are. They have candy in them right now. And this was actually a dark maple color, and then I used the chalk paint and painted it and distressed it and waxed it, and now it sits on our table. And on the back side I had these I Heart Cocoa mugs, and so I just set them back there. This is medicine for our dog who's getting ready to have surgery. She was not in the shot, that was Sasha. So I just love these guys. I think that this one was actually from Dollar General, and then I think that my friend ordered this one, and I'm not sure where it came from, but it is just adorable. And then here's our gallery wall. We have pretty large walls or wall spaces up here, and we just painted this. It was like a darker teal, and I just wanted something a little bit brighter to open up the space. And that's our pantry, which is a nightmare right now, and I'm probably going to do a pantry clean out video. And then we do have the open concepts on top of our cabinets. So I have some just decor up there that I mostly got from Gordman's, picked up here and there. These plants are actually from IKEA. And then we do like to keep just like current pictures or fun pictures on the refrigerator. That's actually one of our friend's dogs that he printed us out a little picture, and he tries to find it every time he comes over, so we just leave it there. And then I have my meal planning station here, which I cannot function without, and then just some more over on the corner, which I'm going to have to go through this year. Okay, and moving over, this is real life, y'all. I do have dishes that need to be done. This is not a perfect house by any means. We definitely live in our house. So now we're in the kitchen, looking out in the pasture. You can see we've got a couple cows out there. But this is the cook-off trophy, and I've got to find a place to put that. And then I made these window decorations out of ball jars, I think a couple of years ago. So you just put a dollop of paint inside the jar and then let it run all around and then dry. And it looks really neat because you didn't paint the outside, so it still has some, you can still see everything that's on it, and it has dimension. But it was super easy and inexpensive. And then I just found some of this garland at Walmart and put it in there. So I have those in the 4 windows over there, looking out into the yard. And then I love this. This is actually a wine bottle topper that looks like a gnome. It is the cutest thing. I was gifted that. And then I was also gifted that gnome this year, and I think that she looks like a little Viking gnome. And then please don't judge about the breakfast thing. And then this is the chalkboard that we have something on for every season, and I drew this. It just says chillin' with my gnomies, and I thought that it was super cute. And then of course we have our little coffee bar because I cannot function without coffee. And that is the tour of our house. So I am planning on going through and doing a clean out. I have found that I just really feel great. Like over here, we always had a wooden dish drainer, and I moved it for our Christmas festivities with our family, and I just love how clean that looks here. So I think I'm going to be going through and doing some of the minimal mom suggestions and just kind of cleaning things off. Okay, so I hope that you guys enjoyed that tour of our home. It is a small house, it is a ranch house, but we love it. It is a lovely place to be and a lovely place to call home, and I hope that you guys have that as well. So my question for you is, what is your Christmas thing? Like, what is your Christmas thing? So I found gnomes, and so Pete, my little gnome right there, next to my plant. One of my friends found that, and she thought it was so cute and gifted it to me. I have the most lovely friends, I really do. So he just makes me happy inside here next to my little coffee mug and coffee cup warmer. So gnomes are totally my Christmas thing. So what is your Christmas thing? Do you like snowmen? Do you like bears? Do you like elves? Do you like gnomes? What is it that you like that you just can't get enough of? Are you a Disney freak? What is it? So I'm going to pin a question down in the comments, and then I would love to see what you guys like about that. Again, I will try and post anything that I can find in the description box for you guys to link to, but I hope that this was a good tour for you, and that it helps us to connect and to build a community. So I hope that you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time.